What is up, little biscuits and sun-dried tomatoes? It's your boy Eddie Collins.
Guys, and it's Justin Brown.
And again, we're continuing our August re-release series because we're taking a month off, and but we didn't want to leave y'all empty-handed, so we're re-releasing some classic episodes. Our Patreon subscribers said were the reasons why they became fans of our show. This one is Pootie Tang, which is one of the worst movies I've ever seen by one of my favorite comedians ever, Chris Rock. This was, the episode was great because it's our second 200th episode, so it's like a milestone for us and stuff. But we did not have fun watching this movie.
This was really, really bad.
Yeah, we were miserable talking about this movie.
I mean, you know what? It's also, and again, I think that a lot of I think most of them on our list, they are very clip heavy.
Yes.
They're very clip.
Yeah. They had to be because, if you haven't
explain what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, because if you haven't watched these movies, it's hard to describe how bad it is, how torturous it was to watch. And Pootie Tang specifically, there's just so many nonsensical things that didn't make sense. There's so many jokes that didn't work. Where it's almost like, hey, we're not crazy. Listen to yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And folks, Pootie Tang is available on Tubi right now, so you can take yourself over to Tubi and watch it for free if you dare. Honestly, with Dead Heist last week, I was or whenever that released, we were like, hey, yeah, check it out.
Yeah.
Because it actually is, it's crazy and it's terrible, but you might have fun. This one is miserable. I remember watching this and being like, what the fuck is this?
I wouldn't check this one out, guys.
Yes.
Because this could bring dark thoughts into your mind.
This should have, I said in the podcast, this should have ended careers. Lance Crowther, thankfully never really acted after this, which was great. But yeah, this is really bad. You had, I believe, David Cross. We talked about this in blackface in this.
Yeah.
In the movie, in this episode, you're gonna hear us just incredulously try to make sense of this movie. And spoiler alert, folks, we don't. We can't make heads or tails with it.
Now, mind you, we're talking Chris Rock, Lance Crowther,
Wanda Sykes,
JB Smooth, Jennifer Coolidge,
Bob Costas is in this.
Yeah, Kristen Bell, fucking Dave Attell,
so Missy Elliott. There's a lot of people.
Missy Elliott. There's a lot of people that you're gonna know, but boy, so if. Pootie Tang was, obviously you listen to the episode, but Pootie Tang was, on the part of the Chris Rock show. That's where it came from. They made a movie of it, much like SNL used to do all those Saturday Night Live movies.
Yeah.
But this was significantly worse than anything that SNL made. It was really, really fucking bad. I was losing my mind on this one.
Oh, in this episode, yeah, you're a little. We're both a little unhinged on this because we're just because I think for me as a fan of Chris Rock, I was just how did you make something so bad? And then Louis C.K. was behind it. And apparently he was behind the Pootie Tang character because he used to talk like that as a kid. I was just so Louis C.K. has always had some problematic relationships with black culture and black people and stuff like
my
that.
titty on the running tie.
Oh my God. And I feel bad because there's a lot of speech impediment and stroke jokes and stuff like that because at one point I think you said that he has the same speech impediment as Sloth from the Goonies.
Yes,
not to give away one of the punchlines of the episode, but so folks. There's some colorful language on this episode.
Prepare yourself, man.
Yeah. Obviously, Justin and I have grown since then in a lot of different ways, but just just keep in mind that it was a different time. We recorded this in 2019, so
Also, I think with a lot of these old episodes, because there have been episodes that we're going to release that people have had problems, had issues.
Yes.
And just know that while yes, some of the crude, weird things that we say in the episode, it's in jest. We don't really hold any ill, feelings towards even the bad actors in these films. We don't really fucking hate them and hope that they never do anything in their career ever.
Lance Crowther, I still stick by it. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's one of the worst performances ever put on film.
Fair.
I think that it may not be his fault though, because I don't know if he pushed the B cast as Pootie Tang or if that was a Louis C.K. Chris Rock decision or something like that. But he's like, when I think about his performance even now, I'm like, it's so bad.
Yeah, oh, I mean, it is.
It's one of the, like, there's very few performances where like I like see an actor and I'm like, this is a career-ending performance, like Simple Jack level. You know what I mean? And this is one of them.
He make my eyes ring.
I don't care. I know a lot of people say that movie's probably bad. I think that's still one of the funniest movies ever.
First of all, like,
yes, it's so good.
Tropic Thunder is probably, but it's supposed to be.
Yes,
it's supposed to be because it's a parody off of like the bullshit that is Hollywood.
Yeah, and that actors do to like bring truth to their roles, quote unquote, and shit. I did make a lot of Catch Me Outside references on this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of that.
That chick is like going. She makes mad money off of OnlyFans now.
Yeah. She's sucking and fucking.
Yeah, I mean, her body is kind of. I was like surprised. I'm like, oh, but I can't tell anymore like how much of it's cosmetic anymore. You know what I mean?
Her body.
I'm so bad. Like I'm so bad at it because I remember like
I gotta see Catch Me Outside. Girl.
I remember when Tatiana like revealed to me that Mariah Carey's had a lot of work done, and like it broke my heart. She's like, B, do you know how much plastic surgery Mariah's had? I was like, what do you mean?
Plastic. I
thought that was pure biracialness. Yeah, that's on me.
Yeah, yeah, Brandon. I don't know what you're talking about. Her body's kind of crazy. There is nothing crazy about this body.
I mean, I like, I'm a wide spectrum of what I find attractive these days. So
yeah, you're all over the place.
Yeah, I really am. Like, my Instagram is very confusing. Like, Tati can't even get mad at it because she's like, you really like, it's like a fucking rainbow over here. It's just crazy. Slim, thick, in between.
Oh, I didn't know she had kids.
She had one kid. Yeah, she has one kid. And on and off with that dude, too. What's her name? Bad Bunny or Bad Baby?
Yeah.
It's Bad Baby, not Bad Bunny.
Yeah. Bye, babe. Bad.
On this episode, we were really upset at our audience because they're the ones that like encourage us to do Pootie Tang.
Yeah.
I remember I was mad at the guy who used to listen to transcribe our Rotten Tomatoes reviews because he loved Pootie Tang. And I was just like, what is wrong with you people? But yeah, also you said you were gonna big boot me in the mouth in this episode, which is a wrestling reference.
It is. It's a wrestling reference. Hulk Hogan used to hit people with the big boot, and then hit him with the leg drop, or the clothesline into the leg drop. And if you are listening to this episode, you probably wouldn't know, but you still know when we're recording this. But Hulk Hogan just died yesterday.
Yeah, so this recording,
rest in piss.
Yeah.
But and hold on. Hey, because I just said rest in piss to a man that just passed away.
Yeah,
and he's a cultural icon. But let me just say this. As a kid growing up and being a wrestling fan and watching Hulk Hogan, he was never my guy, but still somebody that you respected because he is the biggest star and things like that. But then to grow up and then find out that this man has a lot of ill will towards you personally because of the color of your skin and people who look like you and things like that. I think Black people not being upset about Hulk Hogan dying is pretty much right where it should be. And then on top of that, this motherfucker took a trip down to fucking alligator fucking Alcatraz and took a picture in front of fucking cages where migrants are being held with an American flag and fucking smiling and shit like that.
Yeah.
So fuck Hulk Hogan and fuck him, and he can rot in hell. That's how I feel about it. He was not a good person. And if you listen to interviews of old wrestlers, they talk about how a big piece of shit he was.
There's a lot of wrestlers of color, particularly like the Iron Sheik and stuff like that, who are like, this guy was never a good dude.
No, but not. It's not wrestlers just of color. It's wrestler.
Triple H.
He was a selfish piece of garbage.
Yeah,
he was horrible to his wife. He's not great to his children. That's why some of his children are kind of fucked up. But he's never been a good person. He was a selfish fucking cunt. And I have to get this rant out because I know people love Hulk Hogan and they're just like, why are you talking about the dead so ill? It's just like, because he spoke about people and he did things to affect people's lives in an ill way. And also that thing that he did at fucking alligator Alcatraz was fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
And like, I'm he very much upset me. Fuck that guy. And I know some people are gonna not like this. I'm gonna get flack for it, but I don't give a fuck. This is how I feel, and you can't tell me how I'm supposed to feel about somebody.
All right.
There it is. Fuck Hulk Hogan, and enjoy this.
Yeah, enjoy this episode. If you feel inclined to support us, you can go to patreon.com/medium popcorn. And you get hours and hours of bonus content. We have $2 to $15 tiers. It all helps the show. Mm-hmm. Or if you can't commit to a monthly subscription, you can take yourself over to ko-fi.com/medium popcorn and donate the equivalent of a coffee to the podcast. Again, it all helps the show and keep the lights on and keep the laughs, for the most part, coming.
Yeah. Yeah. Other than the fucking the fire and vitriol I spew out at certain people every now and again.
Yes.
But yeah, that's how I feel.
All right, y'all. Enjoy this Pootie Tang re-release.
Medium popcorn. We are two niggas spoiling movies. Yeah. Brandon Collins. That's me. And Justin Brown for your movie needs. Medium popcorn. Woo! You haven't seen it, well, we're gonna spoil it. Spoil it in your face. That's your warning. So if you get pissed, it's all your fault.
Hey, Post Heroes, Brandon Collins.
Guys, and it's Justin Brown.
And in case y'all haven't noticed, this is a special episode.
Oh, yes, it is.
You want to know why it's a special episode?
200.
I was going to say it's because we're recording this naked, but yeah, 200. Absolutely. Was I not supposed to tell people?
Brandon,
we're celebrating. We're high on edibles. We're naked. Got our dicks out. It's going to be great.
Brandon, sometimes I just want to run across the room and just big boot you right in your fucking mouth.
In my mouth?
In your mouth. The big boot, wrestling move. Kick you right in your mouth.
See, yeah, I'm an adult that reads books. I don't know anything about wrestling moves.
No, I mean, you're fucking up. You're fucking up. That's why once I give you a stone cold stunner, you won't even see it coming. You don't even know the counter.
The only thing I know about wrestling is that David Arquette almost died recently trying to wrestle somebody.
Really?
Yeah, he was like on TMZ. He like got his neck slit or some shit. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Anyways, Pootie Tang.
Oh, fuck.
You motherfuckers have been asking for this movie for so fucking long.
For our 200th episode. This is a celebration. You wanted us to celebrate with fucking Pootie Tang? I'm sorry, guys. I may be coming a little hot, but fuck you guys. I love you, but go fuck yourselves. I hope you die. Not really, because we love you. Because y'all are fucking terrible to us, even though we love you.
This character was adopted from the Chris Rock show, a show that, as a Chris Rock fan, I haven't even seen, really.
I mean, I've watched every single episode of the Chris Rock show. I mean...
Do you remember Pootie Tang?
I do.
Sippy town on a sippy day.
I mean, it's not even jive that he's talking. He's talking gibberish.
First of all, this is written and directed by Louis C.K., who I know is quote-unquote canceled. A lot of people are like angry about the whole N-word interview with Chris Rock, Jerry Seinfeld, and Ricky Gervais. That should have been out for like years. I saw that when it first appeared live because I'm a stand-up fan on HBO, and I remember being like, this is kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And then I remember it came out just like everyone just talking about like 6 months ago. I'm like, motherfuckers, where y'all been?
Dude.
Y'all just looking for shit now.
That was out like 7 years ago.
Might even been more than that. It was like crazy.
Yeah.
Like, so anyways, Lance Crowther, I want to make sure he never works again. And it looks like from his filmography, he hasn't since Pootie Tang. It looks like he was on Lopez Tonight as a head writer, and is writer on a few other Chris Rock projects. But he is not acting anymore, and that's probably for the good of all people. This movie is an abomination.
Oh yeah,
this should be considered a weapon of mass destruction.
Yeah, we dropped this on North Korea, and then they all kill themselves. That's what this movie is. Basically, this movie is about a little kid who had a stroke, and he can no longer talk anymore, and he speaks in fucking and even broken jive for jive. Like this is absolutely fucking crazy. Sabate, sibbity dibbity on the runner tie. Nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? And Chris Rock doing his best fucking Eddie Murphy in this.
Yeah, but he's not being Eddie Murphy because he's just literally playing Chris Rock every role.
Failing.
And I love Chris Rock to death. I love Chris Rock to death. I hope we have him on the show one day. But he was terrible in this movie.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. If Chris Rock ever comes on the show, he's gonna have to talk about this shit. I don't care. I don't care.
You don't.
I don't care. You're gonna have to talk about this movie because for one, this movie is batshit crazy. This should have never been made into a movie.
The credits alone, both opening and ending, equate to like 12 minutes. This movie is 78 minutes long.
Brandon, I have a headache right now. I already have a headache, and we just fucking started.
Well, all right, you mentioned that little Pootie might have had a stroke. Little Pootie, when he's growing up with his parents, he's like it's weird because they say he was born in Chicago, but then they show a New York Post article.
No. He was born in a small town right outside of Gary, Indiana, called Chicago. That's what they said.
But then they moved to New York?
No.
So where the fuck are they?
They're supposedly in Chicago.
They definitely filmed this in New York.
Of course they did. I'm pretty sure there were some parts that were filmed in fucking Williamsburg.
Yeah.
And now...
There's a lot of stand-up comedians that I've had on my Comedy Outliers show. Shout out to William Stevenson. There's Dave Attell in here. You got
JB Smoove.
Who I hate.
Yeah, dude.
JB Smoove you can only use in small doses. When he's narrating this film, it's like you already have this one motherfucker just speaking gibberish. Now you have JB Smoove, who has the most prominent lisp of all time, narrating your fucking story.
Yeah.
Like my ears can only take so much.
Yeah, dude. This movie, this is fucking brutal. It was brutal to watch. Brandon, as a young Pootie Tang, he's walking around in a crop top fur.
And he's just staring at people. This one chick, that was the only funny scene that I laughed out loud, which is when the girl's like, you ain't shit, Pootie. And she's like, I'll help you leave. And she like puts out his little tricycle and stuff.
His big wheel, he's pushing out. She's pushing out the window and shit.
The blink stare he gives people is serial killer level.
Yeah.
It's creepy. And when he's like a little kid being like, sip it down and boom and bad. And all the women are like, hey, Pootie. I'd be like, has he not been evaluated at his local school?
You realize that Pootie Tang was a victim of sexual abuse, right? Because he supposedly was fucking grown women. He's fucking a ton of grown women. And he's like 7 years old.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is he? Chris Brown? What the fuck is wrong with this? This is crazy. This is fucking crazy. And what... All right, hold on. So Chris Rock, who plays 20 characters in this movie,
including Pootie's dad.
Yes,
is with his old ass mama, which is weird. His old ass mama. I'm like, they had this kid when they were 57.
Yeah, like the mama was from Good Times. They had the mama from Good Times playing his mother. Now, excuse me. So Chris Rock is supposed to be this.
You've been screaming this whole time.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This broke my brain. He's supposed to be like a really hard and strict father, right? But yes. He lets his son walk around looking like fucking Elton John in the late fucking 80s. What the fuck?
He's got this belt that he uses and whips it real fast. He said, don't you touch that, Pootie.
Even when he wasn't there, he was there. And he's about to steal an apple, and then all of a sudden a belt just hits his hand, and then they're just looking around in the air. Like, this movie is fucking crazy. Cuckoo, fucking bananas. But, so the movie starts out with Pootie Tang having an interview with Bob Costas.
Yes. Very strange.
First of all,
why would Bob Costas be interviewing Pootie Tang? Because Pootie Tang has nothing to do with sports.
That's the question you're asking about Bob Costas. At some point in this movie, he interviews Biggie Shorty, played by Wanda Sykes, whose only occupation apparently is standing on the street corner dancing to a CD player. She's not even a sex worker. She's just over here just jiving, talking to a camera like a schizophrenic.
All right.
Yeah, hey, Pootie.
And it's just these quick cuts of her just fucking dancing. I was like, what is happening right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna look up
Crazy.
the editor of this movie because they need to be shot.
No.
There's two editors,
Oh, I
Doug
can
Abel and David Lewis Smith.
Yeah, well, yes, they should both be lowered into a vat of fucking peroxide after they've been given 1,000 fucking razor burns. Dude, okay, all right.
Sit me down, sit me down.
So she's dancing on the corner, and then some old man starts blowing kisses at her, wanting to, try to fuck. She's like, "How dare you, assume that I'm some sort of prostitute, even though I'm standing out here next to prostitutes by myself in the middle of the night where all the prostitutes stand out, and you just assume I'm out here trying to have sex with you." That was kind of funny. There were some funny parts, but none of those funny parts came from Pootie Tang.
And they didn't make up. Oh yeah, I mean, when I say that this might be one of the worst performances of all time, I'm not exaggerating.
Oh yeah,
I'm saying this dead seriously. This actor single-handedly ruined this movie. He has no charisma. He barely is buff.
What's that?
He's barely ripped. You know what I mean?
No, he's just a regular guy.
Everything about him was scream mediocrity. Even though everyone's like, Pootie, Pootie, people are rubbing on him. Missy Elliott singing with him at one point. The movie makes no sense.
None of it makes sense.
Because we're supposed to be saying the bad guy is this guy, Dick Lecter. But even the introductions to characters, that's Dick Lecter. He's the chief operating officer of Lecter Corp. And that's his assistant. Blah, 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 blah. It's all these weird, colorful graphics to show the people.
Yeah.
Jennifer Coolidge is in this movie out of her goddamn mind.
And she looks exactly the same that she does in fucking American Pie movies.
Legally Blonde.
Fucking Two Broke Girls. Nothing has changed. Other than she put on a little bit more weight, but she's gotten old. She's up there in age. So.
And Bad Lieutenant.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, this movie's just fucking crazy. Cuckoo fucking bananas. The whole entire thing. And it only gets worse and worse and worse the more you delve into this fucking steaming pile of dog shit.
I mean, we haven't even talked about Dirty D yet.
Go ahead. You can take it. Talk.
This poor actor died. Kathy. Luckily, he redeemed himself with The Wire and House of Cards, which earned him a Emmy win at one point. But holy fuck, Dirty D, he drives around dirty-ass Cadillacs. He's got a dirty-ass squad. He gets put in prison at one point where they make him take showers, and he's glistening. He's like, I hate being clean. And you're like, what?
So basically, he's fucking...
Is he supposed to be the main bad guy? I thought him and Pootie were vibing at one point.
No.
Doesn't Pootie go to visit him in the prison or something like that?
No,
that's
fucking his, his boy. I forgot who he was played.
Oh,
by.
from The Wire as well.
Dirty D is basically fucking Pigpen from the Peanuts that just went rogue.
This is true.
That's what Dirty D is. He literally is just littered in filth the whole time. His boy sneaks him dirt into jail, and he immediately just starts rubbing it all over his face.
Oh, speaking of rubbing, at one point, Pootie loses everything. He loses his belt. He loses his charisma, his vibe. And Dick Lecter takes his likeness because he gets Jennifer Coolidge to seduce Pootie somehow. She drugs him, it seems like, and almost date rapes him to get him to sign his contract where he signs over everything. Then he ends up retreating to the small town that he's from. And at one point, he's with some farmer white girl. She makes him a pie. He puts his hands in the pie and starts rubbing the fucking cherries on his chest and his body. And they're playing I Want to Be Your Man by Zapp and Roger. And then she grabs him because she's so hot and ready to go. She grabs him. They burst through one of the windows into the house and start fucking. I'm like, what am I watching?
I'll tell you what you're watching. What you watched right there, you watched Pootie Tang ruin cherry pie for me. That's exactly what you just watched. I can't eat cherry pie anymore because I'm going to think about this garbage fucking time movie.
She's my cherry pie, something in the sky.
Yo.
Do you know the words? I don't know.
No, I don't. I don't know the fucking song. Dude, I was sitting, so I watched this at work. I was sitting there watching at work. I was watching it on break. And I was like, what are you watching? I'm watching Pootie Tang. I was like, why the fuck are you watching Pootie Tang? Everybody was losing their mind. I was like, because medium popcorn fans fucking hate me. And they want me to lose my goddamn mind. And I know you guys are getting off on this. I know you're getting off on this. You like it when we fucking go off on these fucking movies. But goddamn you. Fucking goddamn you. Fuck. This is so fucking bad. First of all, when Pootie Tang hit that fucking that white dude that came from the place that tried to give him the contract in the first place.
David Tell.
Yeah. Was that David Tell?
That's David Tell.
No facial hair because I could hardly tell.
Yeah.
So when David Tell showed up, tried to give him the contract. Well, first of all, we need to talk. Why were they just standing in a vacant lot by a fucking barrel?
Chris Rock is also one of his best friends. JB Smoove is his best friend, and then Mario Joyner is just some dude who repeats things like a fucking black parrot. Then they're just hanging out, like you said, in empty lots. Like clearly, like they had no budget, so they were just like, "Hey, have you hang out in an empty lot?" Somehow David Tone knows that they're there, pulls up in a limo.
Dude.
And then he's like, which one of y'all is Pootie Tang? Maybe the motherfucker in a fur coat with his chest out and a jerry curl.
Brandon, this movie had a $7 million budget. Where did the money go? Where did the fucking money
Probably that
go?
bullet effect with when
God.
Dirty D tries to pull up on him and he's swinging and dodging bullets
And
like a fucking superhero.
And he slaps away the bullet with his fucking with his
hair,
braid.
with his hair and his belt.
Yeah.
He's literally fucking bullets.
Yeah. Okay. David Tell shows up, and Pootie Tang walks him over to the car. He's like, these kids are nothing but numbers to me. And then he slaps him in the face with the belt. Mm-hmm. He'd be in jail. He'd be in jail and he'd be dead for slapping a rich white man in the face like that. And I wanted that to happen. I've never seen a movie where I actually wanted the lead black character to die due to police brutality more than this fucking movie.
Oh my God.
I wanted Pootie Tang to go down in a blaze of fucking glory. Oh, this movie.
This movie, like, literally did. It made me hate black people. It made me hate black people and Louis C.K. At one point, David Cross, because Dick Lecter has rights to Pootie Tang's likeness, has David Cross dressed in blackface.
Yes.
Where he clearly doesn't like Pootie Tang.
I mean, but at the same time, this was written by Louis C.K. and Chris Rock gave him the golden ticket to unmitigated racism. So, I guess we're okay with this. Is that what it's supposed to be?
Supposedly, Louis C.K. says that he was fired during the editing process of this, and so the final product is very far from like his original vision.
He was fired during the editing process.
Yeah, and then Ali Leroy was hired to pretty much re-edit the movie. Ali Leroy was a executive producer on Everybody Hates Chris. That's supposedly what happened. But again, Pootie Tang literally says nothing in this movie that you can understand. The whole movie, he never even gets hit on the head, and it's just like, "Hey guys, how y'all doing?" Even when he's sad, he's just like, "Boobity boobity bada bamba bim ba bambi."
Well, no, he'll speak like maybe 2 or 3 words that are coherent.
He's like, "I'm sorry, sad, bad." And you're like, he literally has a second grade vocabulary.
His performance in this movie is like it is like fucking Simple Jack in fucking Tropic Thunder. This is real life Simple Jack.
You were
No, but seriously, if you look at those characters, this is very close to a real life Simple Jack.
It kind of is, yeah. It's like a blaxploitation version of Simple Jack, yeah.
Yeah. No, I ain't shit for that. But still, it's like we don't have to worry about this nigga coming after us. He ain't doing
They're
nothing.
saying
No more.
he's an actor, a cobbler, a musician. We haven't even talked about the silent song.
Oh my god.
Silent song when he's like, he's listening to the beat. And then, can you actually pull up that scene real quick? It just infuriated me because he doesn't even have the swag enough where you're like, yeah, this is the coolest dude on the planet.
Oh yeah, by far.
Because when you watch Black Dynamite, you're like, he's a buffoon and he's a psychopath, but he is probably the coolest dude ever.
Yeah. Like he had none of that stuff. Hold on. All right.
This actor just had no charisma. He had the personality of a limp dick inside of a wet blanket.
Whoa. Okay. All right.
This music so much. It's fucking Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops beats.
That's cool. All right.
This.
I'll be drums too.
Yeah. Like.
All right, it's all gone now, Pootie. What do you want to do?
Leap of time.
So he's just walking
Gone is mine.
into
We're
the
starting from
studio.
Scratch, I guess.
Pootie knows what Pootie do. It's gonna be good.
Okay, Pootie. I'll play back the levels the way you said them.
No instruments, no vocals, no levels, everything silent.
Say it on me. Bleed.
Yep.
He is in there just miming.
And then he like nuts. Over the mic stand.
Yeah. He,
Like not actually like
Pootie
nuts,
don't
but
need no words. Don't even need no music.
Like-
Woo!
And he's miming like he's like singing and screaming and
like he's D'Angelo.
yeah. Yeah, I would say like it's very D'Angelo-esque.
We have got a hit, baby.
I like it. Everybody seems to like it.
And then
Right
Chris
now, I
Rock,
got
it's his
something I
fucking
know y'all
VJ.
gonna like. So we got the world premiere from Pootie Tang. And you know it's going to be out of
Chris Rock, pay
That's
other
right,
actors.
Because you all loved his last record, Sign Your Titty on the Running Kind. Well, you're all going to love this new one. The new one is called... So let's listen up to the new record by Pootie Tang called From Pootie Tang.
And then just dead air. And then everybody starts turning up their radios
And getting hype.
and dancing and shit. And stopping what they're doing because this song is the best song and it's revolutionized music. And I'm stopping this. This, Brandon, I literally just wanted to start throwing things in the back.
We didn't even talk about Jennifer Coolidge just out here like whoring herself out.
Yeah, well,
For nothing. Does she give JB Smooth when she's shaking him down for information on Pootie's? Is she giving him a handy?
no, she's not giving him a handy. She has broken glass in her hand and rubbing against his dick.
Oh.
Because that did not seem like that was an enjoyable handy if
Wait,
that's what she was
she
doing.
had broken glass in her hand?
No, I'm just
Oh.
saying that did not look like it was
'cause she's
enjoyable.
like, and he's like, it's like, what's going on right now?
Yeah. You know what? I want to. I'm just a little bit.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What's happening?
Just continue. I need to see what she's looked like in like her younger years.
Jennifer
beyond-
Coolidge?
Yeah.
She's probably a okay looking lady.
You know what? It's funny though. I've always thought that she was like Russian or something like that. She's from Massachusetts. She's just from Massachusetts. She has a very like a mail order Russian bride kind of look to her, but she's just just some Massachusetts young lady. Oh well, okay, I see it.
I remember when this movie was coming out in 2001, like MTV was like a big producer on it, so it was everywhere on MTV for a second.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Pootie Tang coming out June 29th. Pootie Tang. It's like sip it down on the bitty boom boom. And then a week later, it's like, did you see Pootie Tang? We know you didn't because it bombed. Now you can't find Pootie Tang.
Well, I mean, this movie only made
$3.3 million with a budget of $7 million. Dude, this movie was pure and utter fucking trash.
Did we talk about Daddy Tang dying because a gorilla kills him? That would have been funny if it wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
If it wasn't, I get that was funny because it's supposed to be low budget and it's clearly a man in a gorilla suit beating the shit out of him. But it was just like, you gotta be careful out here. There's guns, there's drugs, and gorillas.
Yeah.
And then on his dying deathbed, he says, what does he say? Don't let a woman come between you and the belt.
Yeah. Yeah, never let a woman come between you and the belt.
So that's why with Jennifer Coolidge seduces her, she takes the belt. He's all like, I can't even keep my pants up. He literally is walking around with the pants around his ankles.
No, he had a fucking piece of twine tied around his fucking waist to keep his pants up, like he's goddamn fucking nigger Jim. All he had to do was cuff up his fucking pants legs all the way to make him kind of like capris as he stood on a fucking self-made raft and just waded through the fucking swamps.
I just laughed so hard I farted.
like for sure, he just like when he looked like nigga Jim. Like, what is going on?
Yeah. And then mom dies too, right? Did we know how the mom dies? She just dies before the dad. I know that.
Yeah. His didn't she have cancer or some shit like that?
He's so sad. He's just slurping the soup. He's like, don't slurp in here, boy. And then the next day he gets killed by a gorilla. So Pootie was raised an orphan. Who the fuck raised this kid?
Exactly. That's what I was about to ask you. Who raised this child? How did he go? Well, I guess he was a fucking weirdo from day one.
He was probably like, imagine bringing that motherfucker to a group home.
Okay, here's a question.
Be like, hey, how are you? What's your name? Pootie. You're like, Mama.
Shout out to Whoa. We need to take this kid to a speech therapist.
We need to take him down to the docks and just put him on the water. We need to get rid of this mistake.
Send Pootie to the glue factory. All right.
Pootie would definitely go to that special school where you didn't even know that he exists.
I mean, Pootie's supposed to be special needs, correct?
He is, right?
He has to be.
Like, everything about Pootie, the way he just stares at people, and like he is not speaking English. He's not even speaking, like you said, jive. He is speaking
gibberish.
He's speaking like someone who has a tumor in their brain.
and had a stroke. Has a stroke as a young child. Shout out to You know what? Hold on. First of all, obviously we're not making fun of people who have had strokes. We're not making fun of special needs people. But like, if you guys have seen this fucking movie, you're gonna understand why. Like, we're dumbfounded. We're just sheer fucking confusion.
We're just like, what acting choices did this dude make?
Like the character on the show was so fucking stupid. And then when I was like, they made a movie out of that? I remember the Chris Rock show. Like, I used to watch as a kid and was like, how can you make a movie out of fucking Pootie Tang? Put it like this, Brandon. This is a worse movie than Night at the Roxbury. Mm. And that's bad. Night at the Roxbury was fucking horrendous.
Really bad, yeah.
Night at the what was the movie? Superstar. Yeah, that was a terrible movie.
Yes.
Night at the Roxbury makes that look like fucking
Citizen Kane. Fucking Boys in the Hood.
And this makes Night at the Roxbury look like fucking Black Panther. This is how bad this fucking thing is. Chris Rock should be ashamed of himself. He should wipe this off of his IMDb. That's how bad this is.
Wow. Chris Rock is literally all over this, though.
Yes, he is. He needs to just damage control.
buy every CD, bury them in your backyard, and then cause a chemical spill that will then erase all the CDs. Like, no chemical spill, because by our luck, as the consumer, they will then mold together and form a fucking even bigger trash bag movie, and then this guy will be rejuvenated. Lance, whatever his career will be rejuvenated. I don't even know.
Can you pull up one of Wanda Sykes' scenes so people can just hear what's going on there? But in the meantime, Pootie Tang's nonsense talk came from something Louis C.K. did as a child to amuse himself. So that means that he was by himself, probably an only child. I mean, I used to do this. I used to talk to myself as the only child, but I said words. So yeah, this that's why also it's not like hip or anything, because it was written by Louis C.K. He got better as an artist when he wrote what he knew, or like he wrote truer to his voice, which is to show Louis.
Yeah.
This is completely. You wouldn't think that the same person wrote these things.
No. Listen, Brandon, do you realize that in this movie, Pootie Tang slid a bowl of milk outside of his door, and then some girls just started drinking from it on their hands and knees? What the fuck was that?
Yeah, because she's like, give me something. And he just like slowly opens the door.
And he slides out a bowl of milk, and then she starts lapping it up like a cat.
Yeah, I was there too. I was there. I was watching.
What? Okay. Wanda Sykes. And she's just standing on the corner, just dancing. Terrible green screen.
Say
the shame, my dilly.
Same as always, baby. You come back tomorrow. We gonna have a party. Talk about all the sisters and me. You gonna be there?
What a time.
Hey.
Guys. She put her headphone right back on and then just continued to go back to dancing.
Yeah.
She's just
All she
standing
does
on
is
the
dance
corner.
every day. She's just dancing in the corner. She's like the consistent homeless person you see on the train every morning.
But she had enough so that she could just go and throw a big old party at a club or some shit like that. So she must be very frugal with her funds.
She also has a car where she could pull up to Pootie at the end when Pootie's trying to crash this new opening of Pootie Tang's like unhealthy burgers or some shit, and help him fight other Pooties for some reason. Which the bad guy, he's like, all right, this plan is working where we're using Pootie Tang's likeness to sell cigarettes and liquor and all this shit. He's like, but the only thing that could thwart my plan is if Pootie Tang comes back from exile and then stops my burger opening, which Pootie does eventually. And David Cross is there as Pootie Tang and is like, oh, yeah, I'm going to get out of here before I get my ass kicked. Out of nowhere, though, like it looked like hundreds of Pootie Tangs rushed out of the burger joint. Why were they all in there?
Yeah.
The bad guy's just like, I have many Pootie Tangs. Eventually, you won't even matter.
And
What?
And then they just come out of nowhere and there they are.
And then he just starts fighting them with his belt that he got back from Dirty D and Bunk from not Bunk, Bodie from The Wire.
We need to play the scene as well. It's a Wanda Sykes character, and like I want to pay close attention to the end of the scene. Again, standing on the corner dancing. There's after he loses his belt.
Poor Pootie Tang. That's all right. Mama's got you. That's all right. Biggie Shorty's gonna take care of you. Don't you worry.
He's down and out.
Gonna have sex with you too, you know.
I'm gonna take advantage of that your weakest time.
Well, I mean, but she did say this at the beginning of the movie. One day, some woman's gonna get you down or whatever, and I'm gonna be there, and I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you. And that's exactly what she did. She's a woman of her word, and this movie is still pieces of garbage.
Yes.
Now,
that final fight made no sense. All the scenes in this movie towards the end absolutely made no goddamn sense. How did Dirty D know where he was in this small town?
True. Yeah. How would he know? Nobody knew that he was there.
Dick Degler or whatever the fuck, Dick Lecter, he said he knew where Pootie was, but I'm like, how the fuck would he know?
Brandon, there's a lot of things that happen in this movie.
Why is this white sheriff in a small town forcing Pootie Tang to marry his white daughter that he plowed out?
Yeah.
Like, why is that a thing? If he's already like, we don't really see many of your kind around here, then why would you let the nigger marry your daughter?
And then at the end of the movie, force JB Smooth to marry her.
Yeah, because then JB Smooth comes and tell Pootie, hey, man, they're going to use your likeness to open a nastiest burger joint and destroy the community. Pootie just runs in the car and takes it away without JB Smooth.
Yeah. So
He's
just
terrible
stay
friends.
There. Yeah, horrendous. Well, I mean, all right, there's one part where for some reason I just pictured you doing this when JB Smooth was walking around the club looking for that girl that left him. He's just like, pretty girl. Pretty girl. Sexy girl. Is that you, sexy girl? I don't know why. I was like, that's something Brandon would do.
You've been out with me before.
Yeah.
I've never done anything remotely like that.
Yeah, but I can see you doing that.
What am I like when you've gone out with me, especially when I'm single? What was that like? Was I creepy at all? No.
Brandon, you were coming into your creepiness. You weren't confident enough at that point to be the true creep that you are today.
So, give me a hypothetical situation now. Let's say I'm single. We're going out.
Okay.
What do you think my approach would be to a woman at a bar nowadays?
I think that you would come up, much like JB Smooth did in that scene, with some crazy dance moves. And you're laughing because you know that I'm not. That this is spot on. The girl would kind of be looking at you, be like, okay. But then she'd be like, okay, this is not ending. He is continuing to go on. And then when you realize that she has dipped on you, you would seek her out. But you would probably say, look at me, it's like, oh, man, Justin, I wanted to open up a booty hole and take a look inside. You'd say something creepy like that.
Wouldn't.
Yes, you would. Yes, you would.
No, I wouldn't.
Brandon, everybody on this show has heard you. It's been 200 episodes of you slowly just delving into the depths of fucking pure madness.
By the last episode's going to be me having a full psychotic break.
So don't you tell me. Everybody knows what you are.
I'll be like, Justin, I got $50,000 and an atomic bomb and a lot of lube. I'm never doing this show again.
Brandon, I was listening to the episode on Set It Off with Queen and Jay, and I was just like, oh no, when is Brandon gonna fuck this up?
I didn't fuck it up till the last 2 minutes.
You did it. You were good. You were
when
good.
I said something about I wanted to fuck I think Jada Pinkett or something like that.
you said you'd fuck everybody in this. Yeah, you were actually pretty good. I was just like, well, Brandon pretty much made it all the way through, almost. On top of that, Pootie Tang kills a guy.
Oh yeah, no, that guy gets up.
No, that's because Pootie Tang shook him back to life.
I didn't notice what happened. I thought he was just like, oh, I was like mistaken. Like, I didn't shoot him.
No,
like the repellent of the bullet didn't kill him.
He had 3 bullets in his chest, and Pootie Tang shook him, and no, Shabate, and he came back to life. He gave a man life, Brandon. He tooketh and he giveth back. This is all what happened in like what? It was 69 minutes of this movie.
Yeah.
This movie is fucking cuckoo bananas. They put those dancing scenes in the movie to extend it just so they can make the fucking theatrical fucking limit.
Yeah. Yeah, imagine paying fucking like $650 to go see this movie, and you're in the movie theater, you're like, man, this is kind of trash. And then before you know it, they're rolling credits, and you're like, I've only been in here for 67 minutes. And the credits are just a clip show. I like all the footage they couldn't really use or didn't want to use for the main movie. Because just like tags on top of the scenes you've already seen and shit.
Yep.
It's like, what are we doing here?
Dude.
The opening credits alone are at least like 3.5 minutes, maybe more. That was 3OW, right? Singing? Oh yeah.
They're like
yeah,
Pootie
yeah.
Tang and the Booty Boom Bang, and he's like sipping town on the Muna Buna Japan. You're like, he fell down, right?
Mm-hmm.
When he was an infant.
No.
Mom dropped him, right?
No, he fell out of an airplane. He fell out of an airplane and fell head first onto the ground. He has the same speech impediment that Sloth from Goonies has. The only thing between him and Sloth from Goonies are fucking Baby Ruths. That's the only thing between motherfuckers. Brandon, this is on a whole other fucking level. This is a whole nother fucking level. It's a whole nother fucking level of debauchery. Like, how dare they? How dare they sell this as a fucking movie? How dare they put this into somebody paid for this. Somebody's baby paid for this. Somebody's parent said, like, but mommy, I want to go see Pootie Tang. He's like, baby, I'll take you to see Pootie Tang. And they went to the theater, and the mother had to sit through this steaming pile of garbage of a man on screen, talking gibberish, of Chris Rock playing 27 different fucking roles of the same person.
Of Chris Rock.
Of Wanda Sykes.
Chris Rock at one point becomes an urn of corn.
Yes, he does. He's corn. He is corn at one point.
As the dad coming back as corn.
And then Mama D is a cow. None of it makes any sense. None of it. It's not like even figments of his imagination. They're just there. They're just there. It's not like he got hurt and then all of a sudden like he's like kind of fucked up and woozy and he has this out of body experience where he sees his parents. He just goes out to this dead stock of corn and then it's just like Pootie, guess what? I'm a piece of corn now.
I'm your daddy. Listen to your daddy. Man, I bought that belt for 89 cents. The pot wasn't you, girl. Or boy. They, her, non-binary.
Oh, God.
What's the worst movie you forced your parents to take you to go see? That you know that they were like, oh,
no,
God.
No, my parents didn't go to the movies with me. They said, oh, you want to go to the movies? They drop us off to the movie. I ain't watching your bullshit-ass fucking movies. And they didn't want to. My parents weren't like that.
My pop had to take me to go see Turbo Power Rangers. And like just I haven't seen that movie ever since then. Mm-hmm. But even as a kid, I'm like, man, this is really bad. So I can only imagine when my grandfather was like, he spread like my grandchild is broken.
He was just sitting there, just looking at you, side nodding the whole entire fucking movie. Like I should beat your little ass right now for this shit.
I don't look forward to that as a parent. Like for someone who loves movies, my kid forces me to go see a movie that I know is gonna be dog shit, and I'm watching it, and I'm just like, yeah. This is a great movie. I'm like, this is one of the worst movies ever made.
I mean, for the rant, I took my sons. I talked about it on Patreon. They have
sign up for Patreon.
Yes, indeed.
We're at 200 episodes, guys. Sign up for Patreon. Yeah,
come on now, baby.
Like for real. Like,
come on, baby.
Step it up.
Yeah, come on now, baby.
I know money's tight, but money's also tight for us, and we give you content every fucking week, man.
People sign up for Patreon every day, B.
Yeah,
B.
Yeah, pull out your guns and your nipples and your wallets.
See,
debit cards.
See, that's right there.
What's in your wallet?
That's right there. Why you got to pull out the nipples?
Because, man, it's hard. It's cold.
And I know coming up next, if I let you go on that rant, you're going to talk about their booty holes. This is Brandon. Like I can read you like a book. Okay, I can read you like a book. But anyhow, like so.
You trying to say I'm predictable?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Remember you said that, nigga. Remember you said that.
Guys, I think Brandon's plan is diabolical. So, like, I took my son to that fucking, like, basically they have a whole day at the movie theaters where you can take your kids and they have all the toys, stuff like that. That terrible J-Lo movie, I can't remember the fucking name of it. It's just bad. And, like...
She still looks great, though.
She does. She's,
fantastic.
She laughs with a fucking pit.
Yeah.
Rubs on her face every fucking day.
Yeah, her pussy probably tastes like dragon juice. You realize the dragon is a mythical creature that breathes fire.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
You realize that, right?
She sold her soul to the devil, but she's replenished through the mystical arts.
I just feel like dragon juice, as you like to call it, would probably be a flowing stream of lava.
All right, so I'll say unicorn. Unicorn.
Thank you.
blood.
Because nothing says pussy like going down and coming off with your tongue singed, or the taste buds singed off your tongue. But I wish I had held out and I just taken my son to his first movie to be the fucking Lion King. Even though I think, even though he's gonna be too young for that. He's gonna be too young for it.
I can't wait. I'm gonna see that movie like 3 times in the movies. I'm definitely seeing premiere and IMAX opening day.
From the day we arrived on the planet, and the moment that we stepped into the sun, there's more to see than can ever be seen, more to do than can ever be done. And I hope you know that you are butchering.
In a circle of life. So stupid.
Oh shit! Okay.
You guys love this. You know you love it. It's been 200 episodes.
Guys,
if you didn't love this, we would have stopped a long time ago.
Guys, beyond all that shit, like, this is how we stay sane doing a movie like this. We have to segue. We have to go other places.
Yeah.
Because if not, then I start searching through the phone books. I start searching the internet. I find where Chris Rock lives. I take him hostage and I bring him to justice for this movie.
Well, here's the. So at the end, they have this huge fight with all the Pooties. Pooties slapping everybody with the belt. Biggie Shorties for some reason fighting a bunch of people. Clearly stunt doubles. I'm not even sure if that was intentional, like the way Black Dynamite does it, where it's clearly like there was someone else doing it and they made a joke about it. This just seemed like it was bad editing, just absolutely terrible editing.
Oh yeah.
The way it's filmed is terrible. The way it's edited is terrible. The acting, Wanda Sykes is stiff as fuck in this movie, even though she was clearly improvising like every line.
For sure.
Pootie Tang's friends are fucking a waste of lines. You could have condensed all those into maybe 1 or 2 characters. You didn't need 3. Chris Rock didn't need to be there. He didn't.
Yeah.
Chris Rock is literally just everywhere in this movie for no reason. Because probably he was the most bankable person in this movie at the time. But even still, like he actually brings down scenes.
Yeah, you're right.
He actually ruins scenes worse, and whenever he's with Pootie Tang, it's like fucking double the damage. Lance Crowther is like, he is an abomination. I never want to see him on camera again. And Lance, if you listen to this, motherfucker, see me outside.
Catch me outside. How about that?
I hope you have your little fucking...
Shout out Tay.
Hope you have a little ponytail, too. It would be embarrassing for me to get my ass beat by Pootie Tang.
I would tape it, and I would fucking love it, Brandon. and then the fact that he beats you with a belt. Yo.
He's literally spanking bad guys with the belt. He spanks Dirk Diggler, or whatever the fuck his name is, Dick Lester. He's spanking him with a belt at the end of the movie.
Yeah, that's not the first person, but the whole thing is fucking crazy.
The belt's supposed to be a metaphor for dick, right?
No, why would
because when Dirty D's trying to beat Pootie Tang with the belt, it's limp. And it doesn't do the...
No, because everybody thinks that the belt is the power, but the power's in Pootie Tang. So that's the thing. It's like you can't use it because you're not worthy of wielding the belt. So it's like this is Thor's fucking hammer.
Okay.
Hold on, we got to talk about the critical reception because Roger Ebert, holy shit, he's like, this movie should have not been even released.
No, absolutely not. Play play right before the credits when it does the whole epilogue where it tells you about all the characters. No movie that does anything well should ever do this. Ever do this. It's just, this is atrocious that this happened.
Oh, hi.
I really love Dick Lecter. She now works for the city, counseling teen hoes. Dick Lecter quit corporate America. He's now an actor appearing in the touring company of Wesley Snipes' Murder at 1600, the musical. Dirty D is still dirty because he's Dirty D, damn it.
Man, it is hot today. Whoa, it's hot out here, man. It is hot today.
You know it's hot out.
Yeah, I just said that. I said it's hot out here, man.
Yeah, you know it's hot too.
Yeah, that's why I said it, man. It is hot out here.
I know, I'm just saying it's hot too. Lacey is still getting on JB's nerves. And he's getting on his nerves too. And as for me, Truckee. Oh shit, lasagna!
Oh, God damn it, Truckee, I can't believe you burned that lasagna again. You haven't done anything right. You've been burning since the day.
You know, that is the longest damn movie clip I've ever seen. But then again, you're Pootie Tang.
Hold on.
Exactly. Pootie Tang, it's been Betty having you by.
Oh, Bob, I Dave Sammy, my brother. I Dave Sammy. Call me on the panty style.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Call me on the panty style.
What the hell are you talking about?
Call me down on the panty style.
Oh, call me down on the patty style. All right. Thank you, Pootie
Yeah,
Tang.
baby, yeah.
Thank you, Pootie.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
That's the ending of the movie, folks.
Yeah, that's how the movie ends. Oh, no. Then it rolls in the credits of Chris Rock destroying the fucking
CDs, and then just this like random
Pootie with his pants are off for some reason.
Yeah, it's just random clips and stuff. This whole thing needs to go into a vault of all the worst things about America.
Yeah.
It should be like Trump's tweets, this fucking pickles. It should be the craziest shit that we are embarrassed of.
No, raisins and potato salad. All of it.
What the fuck puts raisins in potato salad?
White people. Roger Ebert gave this a half a star and described it as a train wreck, finishing his review by bluntly saying this film is not in releasable condition. Pootie Tang borders on audience abuse and confuses idiocy for absurdity and randomness for wit. This got beat to fucking hell. And
rightfully so.
Yeah, rightfully so. This is probably one of the worst fucking things I've ever seen. There has to be something on IMDb talking about it.
No, there's no trivia. There's nothing.
No, of course, it's because it's that fucking dog shit. Yeah.
Well, speaking of which, you want to break down our rating system?
All right.
For the 200th time?
We rate movies by bags of popcorn, small, medium, large, XL for the exceptional. Now, if a movie does not deserve any popcorn, we could throw it into the dog shit pile where it will live forever and in infamy in pure dog shit. Brandon, we watched fucking Pootie Tang. Mm-hmm. Probably one of the quickest films to blow my fucking mind and make me want to murder myself, because it started and then I immediately started losing my shit. What say you?
This gets unlimited amount of piles of dog shit. This is probably one of the worst movies of all time, and I'm mad that fans wanted us to do this for a 200th episode, but the people want what they want.
The listener will not be denied.
Yeah, but holy fuck. Everyone involved, I'm surprised everyone in this movie came out unscathed.
Yeah.
I'm surprised some people still had careers after this.
Well, other than old Lancey. Old Lance, this is over. It was over for him.
Well, I didn't say everybody. For good reason. I mean, I kind of wish he had, probably after this movie premiered and bombed, he had drinking some Clorox, but, I don't want to wish ill on everybody.
Even though I wish that he killed himself.
Sabate.
Goodbye, bye.
Scuba the down down.
Nappy nap. Justin, what's your rating?
Yeah, this, it's funny. It's because when you said unlimited piles of dog shit, I was actually going to say infinite piles of dog shit.
There you go.
There's nothing redeeming about this movie.
No.
It's just all levels of bad. And I don't know how anybody could, in their right mind, subject another human being to actually sit down and watch it. If you own this on DVD, there's something wrong with you. There's literally something wrong with you.
Yeah, if you enjoy this, Steven from Rotten Tomatoes, there's something you need to see somebody. And don't come back at us. No one tweet at Justin and I or email us and be like, "You guys are wrong. You don't understand how silly and funny Pootie Tang is." No, we get what they were trying to do.
Non-negotiable. Non-negotigotiable. This is trash.
You know
non-negotiable.
If you enjoy this, I'll tell you exactly like I told Lance. See me outside.
How about that?
Imagine just had to fight a bunch of Pootie Tang lovers, like Pootie Tang had to fight a bunch of Pootie Tang clones. Just I'm like, Justin, help. You're like, nah, you all right, nigga. Remember a Goofy movie?
You know what?
You let me out to dry.
You know what? The next bet that we make on this show.
We already made it.
No.
About Halloween.
No, beyond Halloween. But the next bet that we make on this show, the loser has to dress up like Pootie Tang. Has to dress up like, this is going to come. Because we're gonna disagree on something. Yes. The loser is going to have to dress like Pootie Tang and somehow find a copy of Pootie Tang on DVD and have to try to give it away to somebody. And they have to take it. And you cannot take off the clothes until somebody takes Pootie Tang off your hand.
That's pretty easy in New York City.
Huh?
I think that'll be pretty easy in New York City.
I don't know, man.
Take this fucking movie and just chases people around New York City. My belly all out and a fucking ponytail.
Dressed like Pootie Tang, and you're standing on the streets, but you can't say, can you take you gotta sabate, yada da da ba.
Oh, no.
That would be amazing. That would be fucking amazing. So you have to be Pootie Tang, and you have to convince somebody to take the DVD of your movie.
Sabateba Buddha, and I'm just trying to get. Oh no, that just broke my brain.
Skibby my titty on the runner tie.
Justin, you want to say anything to the listeners as we're wrapping up our 200th episode?
Guys, it's been fucking a hell of a run. I mean, for two guys who just started this thing on a whim, and to where we're at now.
Is that your foot? Am I touching your foot?
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought we were playing footsie for a second. Say, oh man, we're getting intimate right now. We already have our clothes off.
Jesus Christ! Again, big boot to the mouth.
I keep laughing. I'm farting up a storm right now.
Okay. Yeah, but the run has been great. It's been fun, and I look forward to continuing on, and doing this show. And thank you guys for listening for the last 200 episodes. And yeah. Sometimes this is all we got.
yes, that is true. Same. It's been a lot of fun. Hope you guys still keep rocking with us. Again, the best way to support the show, if it's not a 5-star review or telling a friend about the show, is just signing up for Patreon. Justin and I do like a lot of interactions on there, do bonus episodes. Just keep supporting the show, doing what you're doing. But we love you guys. Thank you so much. You can follow Justin at J Brown Did It. You can follow me at American Collins. Most importantly, follow the show at Medium P Podcast on all social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You can leave us a voicemail at 347-508-0978. Or, again, you can send us an email at mediumpod@gmail.com. Or you can sign up for Patreon. That's the best way to say thank you.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeedy, feed the needy.
And skitty my titty on the runner time.
Biddy my taddy my lickety.
Shibity tie my JB.
Lickety boona did I almost said
Demiat, skibity tie.
What you but the kid who did a
show wow full snap. Medium popcorn. We are two niggas spoiling movies. Yeah. That's me. And Justin Brown for your movie needs. Medium popcorn. Woo! You haven't seen it, well, we're gonna spoil it.
Spoil it in your face.
That's your warning. So if you get pissed, it's all your fault.